House Resolution 4658, celebrating 100 years of Girl Scouting, remarks. Lady from the 31st District, Representative Dahlquist.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On my honor, I will try to do my duty to God and my country, to help other people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout laws. Mr. Speaker, may I have your permission to read the Girl Scout laws?
Please continue.
Thank you. I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and responsible for what I say and do, and to respect myself and others, respect authority, use resources wisely, make the world a better place, and be a sister to every Girl Scout. As we honor 100 years of Girl Scouting in the United States, I'd just like to share some of my memories from when I was a Girl Scout and thank them. Thank you, Girl Scouts, for teaching me how to sell myself on the doorstep. I spent my childhood scanning the neighborhood selling cookies. It was a time where we weren't worried on knocking on doors of strangers. The biggest surprise for me was when my father, who was an airline pilot and gone most of the week, would show up on the weekend after those cookies arrived, and our living room would be filled. It's a political training ground. Thank you for letting me camp in Yosemite with my best friend Beth, being convinced that a bear attack was inevitable. I learned to tie knots that I still know how to tie today. I'm ready for my stint on Survivor, Mr. Speaker. If only I could remember how to start that campfire without any matches. Thanks to my leader, Charlene Hansen, for teaching us those silly camp songs that unfortunately to this day pop into my head. That Hagalina, Magalina, Upataka, Wakataka, Okamokadoka was her name. She had two hairs on the top of her head. One was alive, the other was dead. I really won't go on to the other verses as they might offend some people. Thanks for teaching me how to rescue a drowning victim and resuscitate them, when really the only drowning victim was myself. One day when I decided on White Pines Lake to, on purpose, tip the canoe over. It was a chilly spring morning. Like I said, the only person that was about to drown was me. When I was a Brownie and a junior Girl Scout, I was always excited to wear my uniform. So proud, a little bit on the overachiever side, one of those badges going up the back side of the sash, until there became a day where I was too embarrassed to wear the sash. My father decided to frame that sash. So he meticulously took off all the badges, not knowing they had to be there in a certain order, and re-sewed them so they'd all fit on one side, and he could frame it. I dug that out of the trunk the other day to take a look at it. Thank you, Girl Scouts, for making me memorize the Bill of Rights, for helping me learn the Constitution and the amendments and the Declaration of Independence, and to present the colors and honor our flag. Thank you for honoring me with Girl Scouts' highest achievement. At that time, it was called the First Class Girl Scout. Now I believe it's called the Gold Award. Most of all, I'd like to say thank you to Juliet Daisy Gordon-Lowe for starting Girl Scouts and giving me a young life filled with wonderful memories. Congratulations on 100 years and believing that all girls are given the opportunity to honor God, this country, and most of all, others at all times. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.